The state semifinals of the Texas high school football playoffs begins tonight, and we still have 6 Beast Texas teams in the hunt for that state championship. Of those teams are the Longview Lobos, currently one of the most dominant teams we've seen in years, and home to our East Texas Professional Credit Union Player of the Week, Taylor Tatum.
CBS 19 Sports Player of the Week, sponsored by East Texas Professional Credit Union.
The Longview Lobos are having a storybook season, ranked #1 in the state, sitting at 14-0 and headed to the state semis.
You know, I knew when the year started, we had a chance to be pretty good. And it started with the chemistry in the locker room.
Chemistry on both ends of the ball, the defense wreaking havoc, and I know you've heard about that offense. The Lobos displaying an unstoppable rushing attack all season long, led by junior running back and our Player of the Week, Taylor Tatum.
He can do a little bit of everything. You know, that's what I tell people. He not only does he run the ball, but he'll block when he doesn't have the ball. He can catch it. He can play in a slot. I think he had 28 carries the other night. We had to have every one of them, you know, and he had 25 against Lancaster, had to have every one of those.
An all-out workhorse, carrying the ball over 200 times this season, knocking on the door to 2,000 rushing yards, a ground attack Mansfield Timberview just couldn't handle.
Nothing's ever too much, you know what I'm saying? We know we had to keep the defense off the field. You know, they had a fast quarterback, a fast running back, and they were, you know, having long stretches, but so were we. So we knew we had to run the ball, you know, waste some time off the clock and, you know, wear their defense down so our defense can get, you know, re-energized.
I'd be re-energized too, watching Tatum rack up 5 touchdowns on the night with over 200 all-purpose yards and enjoying every moment.
The fans, I think, are the biggest part, you know, just hearing them get loud, and we just see how many more fans we have than other teams. You know, if you ever go to a Lobo game, you see how many Lobo fans there are, so just the emotion is real.
Tatum having a career year, breaking the single-season record for touchdowns at Longview, now sitting at 33 house calls with still a game or games to go, adding the University of Texas to his long list of Power 5 recruits, impressing head coach Steve Sarkisian on the sideline.
It's amazing. It's just a blessing, you know, being around. It's Longview, you know, we always run the ball. We always have a good running back. And I'm sure there'll be other running backs coming and take my spot, but it's just cool to know that I'm up there as one of the greats, not just in Longview history, but those greats went on to be good collegiate and someone to the NFL.
Well, up next, the Lobos look to go 1-0 this Saturday against the 10-time state champs, the Aledo Bearcats.